down.
Mom,
What?
I got the storm.
Yes. All right, guys. I got a couple minutes before I gotta get up and take myself serious and get dressed and wash clothes. So let's see what's going on. Also, a poodle. Somebody treating somebody like a dog somewhere. It being about a change and a will. See how this Torah energy or two, well, these one usually says Torah, but two, or it'll say two Ra, but this one just says Tor. So somebody, this high priestess could have tore something. Maybe this high priestess is the one that tore somebody's uterus or something like this. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you had a birth of a child and one of your children tore you open, okay? Like one of my last one did, okay? With this cut here, whatever this is. Just a high priestess in reverse. Maybe this could be considered an omen or something in some places. Like a child, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Whatever this is could have created a change, or somebody changed something, or that's what I was hearing too, like a poodle. I'm getting like neutering someone, or maybe somebody changed your anatomy when you had a baby. Because, you know, I don't know who this is for, but it's telling me that this person could be connected to this mask, this boy right here. I don't know what this is, or unless this is not, they trying to hide the identity of this person and bring them back as this young man. And I don't know, this is kind of weird, but this C, this big C. So this could be a father or a mother or an adult. PC, something could be a PC, or something could be AI or generated. Somebody might not be human. I don't know. Maybe God is not in someone, is what somebody's trying to say. That's why I feel like this boy is being like a little bit of a butt. But he's also taking a step. Maybe he don't want a certain type of person. Maybe he don't want a robot person. I don't know. Or something like this. I don't know what this is. Okay. The thought. His thoughts is about this two of swords that can see. That's the truth. But this person's thoughts is in reverse. So this boy's thoughts is in reverse. The thought is pointing towards this person. The but God energy that can see now, that's telling the truth. So maybe this person is, maybe these people have a secret access. Because we coming back on here talk about the seeking the face or biting this apple. Somebody thinking that they could keep you hostage or keep you not knowing who you are, whether you're in a tribe, a clan, a reservation, here or somewhere else in the world. Some people, a community, a family, somebody knew that you going inside of your mind or stealing this information to see what's coming to Jesus or Christ or this person in the future, whoever this is. They knew that this was not supposed to happen. Okay. Yeah. The airplane. I tell you, this is like Air Force One or some other like major. I'm just trying to use that to just differentiate. Everybody know that that's a different type of plane than any other plane. It might be the same model or something or close to it, but it's supposedly different than every other plane because it's made for a special thing. But this could be, again, how somebody's flying. It's like how you gonna take something from somebody and fly with it, and this person can't even fly. They stuck down on the ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some people try to take this because they knew they got the prophecy somebody was going to do this and steal everything. So somebody could have been, you know, quietly dealing with this, but they were trying to do this for you because they knew that you couldn't access these things or something. And that person would be, and if this was in your hand right now, that person would be not in trouble. But if somebody changed their mind or something small or got shallow or money changed them, and then they've decided to just leave you here, and all these people know that you are vulnerable because you hold something you don't even understand. So you can't say, hey, I have this information or something. I don't think that people are supposed to have their hands on me. I don't think people are supposed to plug into my brain. Like you don't know, but somebody did. So maybe somebody changed their course here. All right. I'm not sure. All right. This could be a forever younger though. I'm thinking this like a vampiric energy or a forever younger because whatever they thinking about is in reverse. They don't or this is not their information. It's not their intel. It's not their database. Like if somebody is living a certain type of lifestyle, maybe God didn't give them this lifestyle. I mean, this could be somebody that's challenging their parents or challenging, I said last night, on a status quo. But also this is separating this a little bit here too, to me. Because I feel like even if somebody's child been pulled into a high priestess or a secret society, they can't talk to their mother or you don't know what they're involved with. I still feel like somebody trying to treat somebody like an expensive dog. Somebody not treating their mother like God or a goddess or like a queen or something like this. Okay. This could have also changed the status where you turned into a pet and this high priestess in reverse. That could be a curse or an omen or something. They're trying to say that this is the person that's supposed to be with somebody. Okay. All right. But I feel like somebody's praying, healing. But see, this Gemini got too much going on here. I don't like it. And then they keep talking to me about this Mo shit or Momo stuff. I don't think that person have nothing to do with this. It's almost like I just don't. You know how it's like, say something been going on for 60 years or 50 years. That's just the first person that they put in line to take something from this person, and many other have come. You see what I'm saying? So somebody could be trying to go as far back as possible and say, oh, well, that's not your person or this not your person. Or they're trying to like there's a real person out here that could be a feather of yours or something, and this person could be dead. They could be embarrassed about you. They don't want to claim you. Somebody could be dead and they can't claim you. A group of people could have stole something. They're trying to hide something. I just don't like it. It's not good enough. Something. I feel like somebody's like, okay, everything is cleaned out. I'm here. I get to. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Get away from me. Because I don't like whatever this is. Somebody's trying to like still be the control of two different things of somebody else's well-being, life, a guardian or something. I don't need no, you know what I'm saying? It's like, say all the other children from the area, they were fucked up in the head or their parents was messed up or sexual predators and they was involved with some shit behind the scenes. They may need a guardian. You let them not have a guardian. I'm like almost perfect conduct, the way I operate or treat people, and you want to give me a guardian? Like what? Or this could be just like saying like, everybody else can have access to my Akashic records and I can't, and it's mine for what? And these people don't even talk to me. Like, I don't know. It's something. And like I told you, this could be this sin of this energy, or there's something about this. I told you this Epstein energy, what they were doing with those kids down there in the islands. Some of these people could have been people from here that went down there for some kind of scientific study. But I told you that he was teaching them kids how to fly, all right? It's just off of the server of this fucking person, of this Christ energy or this Yeshua energy. This is what this is talking about here. So there will be a bunch of, this is like building up something, and they did it already. They did it. They left God out of something. In the Bible, when it says, let's build this again without God or without the Son of God or whatever, they already did it. So do you know what I'm saying? So then if I have the right to say, hey, anybody who seek my face or anybody who ate this apple so they can laugh in my face or run ahead of me or something like this, that this anybody seeking my forehead, which is the face, or this forehead or whatever this is here, all right, foresight, they die. Like, what are you doing with that? I don't know. I don't even know what's all up in there. You could be doing that, taking it to a foreign country. You could be doing anything. Like, I don't know. But I feel like somebody, this younger boy or this forever younger, Maybe they're getting challenges from their family saying, we also got Chang. Somebody's last name could be Chang or Chan, or this Chan energy could be a little god, or this Chan energy is the one that have a little god. Okay. Somebody could be protected by this person, but I feel like, I don't know, look down here. So what's down here? Somebody don't have the authority to do this and something is hidden. But why? Somebody is saying that they're your friend. Oh, this Queen of Wands. See, this is why this little boy look Asian. Remember yesterday I said they doing something to somebody's child? Some little boy look Asian with that shell or with these shells. I don't know. Maybe somebody else got, maybe this other older Queen of Wands energy got pregnant by a young boy back in the 90s or back in the day. And they ended up giving it to you or me. And maybe you or me or somebody else. And this could have ended up somebody doing time. Now, what doing time sound a little bit different than going to jail. Okay. A time and a time and a half. You know what I'm saying? Doing time, that may be the slick term to use for people that they lock their mind up or open up their mind or do something with their mind or put them in a mental prison. You have to actually realize something ain't right in my life. You know, this is make me think about that. Call me on my cell phone when you need someone. This give me this energy, like a sleeper cell. This could just be a some type of antigen that's given to someone. It could be some type of matrix construct that is only put on one person's mindset to alter or change the way that they see the world, right? Maybe sometimes children deal with abuse. It makes them a little bit more self-conscious to reach for the stars or reach for things. Or I think I was just talking to my daughter about speaking clearly. I think I said you got to have a backbone. She's like, don't say I don't have a backbone. I said, okay, maybe I'm not saying that, maybe not have a backbone, but be able to, learn how to be a quick-witted is what I was trying to tell her. Because by the time I'm this age, whatever she is, I was pretty quick with it. She's asking me like, okay, well, what should I say about this guy? He told me that he's trying to talk of me online. He told me he's a sophomore or whatever, but I found out when I looked on the thing that he's a junior. And I said, oh, okay. And she don't know how to, respond or whatever. And so, these is boys. I feel like this is systematic. These girls, pretty girls, okay, um, decent girls, come from decent families. Maybe they don't fit into the regular crowd. I think they're spread and sprinkled all over the high schools these days. They may be lonely, awkward. People treat them awkward. Maybe they didn't grow up with a gang of people that knew each other since the second grade and they all went through all these things together. You knew at the school, you just moved to that city or that state, and all these children been grouped up since they was like in the kindergarten. So they might talk to you, but you could tell that you're not like them, okay? Or they not like you, all right? And so, you might sit alone and be okay with that. You might be really good. And I like the fact that my daughters have that instilled because of whatever this is that y'all try to do to them. But at the same time, I think it's wrong. I think it's child abuse. Okay. So it's like so I was telling her at this age, you're supposed to already be that, whatever. But this could also be this boy was trying to talk to her and he was putting it on real strong. So I'm just giving y'all the surface. I'm not gonna tell y'all all the details. And I was like, this boy sound a little bit older or something like this, and it's something like that. You get what I'm saying? And so she's asking me like, that boy never tried to talk to her before. So she's like, Mom, what should I say or something? I'm like, you have to, come with your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you what to say. So it could be something like this. Where am I going with this? And I just told her like, if I found out that, I would say, hey, back where the group or where I came from, we talked different, we did things different. If somebody's trying to talk to me and I gave my number and we talked on the phone, then I seen them the next day and they trying to come talk to me again, and I'm like, dude, you told me you was a sophomore. I looked on that thing, you a junior. And then if people like, oh man, well I was just, I'm like, ew, you lied or whatever, but it's okay. Well, I'm not even interested in talking to nobody anyways right now or nothing serious. So just we get the air clear, cause yeah, let's just get the air clear, because I'm just only just looking to meet people. I don't have that many friends here or whatever. I'm only looking to really just only meet friends, And so she was like, "Well, I don't talk like that." And I'm like, "Well, I just gave you the basics here, okay? You just interpreted the way that is best fit for you, like how you would say it. I was just giving you an example. So, you know, I don't know. It's something like there could be a heavy deceiving or like I don't know, a real deceiving energy around or something like this here. I don't know, but you know how even pedophiles sometimes get with certain women, single mothers working hard, they got a whole bunch of kids. Oh, cool! I could be at the kid. I could be start being her babysitter. You know how people do shit like that to manipulate the situation. I don't know. I'm wondering if there's a younger male or a masculine energy trying to, I don't know, come through a younger male to get with a. This could be a ritual. I'm just trying to say, okay, all right. Because remember the other day we seen the page of pentacles looking like I can and I will put this in you, to this Queen of Wands, and then here's another younger male, okay, like okay, I can put this in you, the Page of Cups now. So there is some young men trying to get at an older one. It's something like this here, right? But I feel like also, but this person don't have the authority here to do this. All right, these could be young kings getting their little marching orders or something. I don't know. Somebody's trying to use your child to get to you. I don't know what this is. Okay, just a whole bunch of mess. It's a heavy manipulation because now since somebody that has somebody's face, they got access to certain things. They may be using finances to create their own little databases and shit like this to, get to people. I don't know. But something is hidden. Or like I said, I heard sorry. So you could have been around an older woman that was a Queen of Wands um back in the day. 94, 99, 97. I don't know. And this person was dealing with a young boy. All right. I want to say you had to be this Queen of Wands is full grown. So she looking very, you know, mature. So this Queen of Wands would have had to been over the age of 18. So if she's dealing with somebody under the age of 18, she would seem like a pedophile. Or this Queen of Wands is not right in the head, and this Queen of Wands was messing around with some little kids. Or let's take this to the next level. You a Queen of Wands or you a feminine energy that somebody wanted to get out of the way. And somebody tried to put something foreign in your cup or have you get what I'm saying? Because these people be setting motherfuckers up, all right? Having their little boys pumping on these ladies, I told you, so that they could get activated or so that they can get into some type of bloodline so that they can hide these children, bring them back 20 years later. You never knew that you was rich or that you had money in trust funds and stuff like this. But these other women, these elders that made sure you didn't know who you were because these bad elders that they talk about in the Bible, because everybody in the tribe or everybody was eating off of your shit. So they didn't bother tell you who you was. They changed your will. They didn't bother tell you who you was. So the next 20 years, they can eat off whatever this is that was only supposed to come to you or me. You get what I'm saying? So to get you out of the way or get you in trouble, oh, maybe some older person or a feather that left this to you, they used to like young, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got shit to do with my money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Um, Something was hidden here. All right. So yeah, I feel like whoever this is didn't have the authority to do so, but somebody did. This is also making me think about this prison reform. Sounds so witchy. About a couple of women that I know about from where I come from that said that they got pregnant in prison or they got pregnant at some type of odd time or something. And that's what I'm saying. Do these people come do these spell work on these girls that's promising futures and then get them caught up in some spiritual charges? Now, spiritual court is a heathen court. It's illegal court. It's not, if I'm not hanging around witches and going in dungeons and shit with witches with robes on, why are you coming in my cookie cutter Pleasantville life, bringing that shit over here? Because in my world, you physically think you a pedophile, you touch a child, you get caught, you go to jail behind bars. I never knew that there was another sector of something going on beside us because of what bloodline you come through or something like this. So do you understand? But this could be also something where somebody didn't want a Lord God, or somebody didn't want you or me to know this. But it could be a change now here. Somebody could try to play this off like, oh, now you could see, but you've been able to see. I've been seeing all my life. I've been getting prepared for something all my life. I've been getting prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, because those are the most important things. Because before we even had school, we had kings and queens, and they didn't all go to school. So they had to work on, they had to be around wise men and women in council, and they had to go through other kind of things to learn how to rule. Do you understand? So, like, I don't know what somebody's doing here, but this is also what I was getting here. So maybe these people figured they can't stop people, so they started doing these illegal things to stop you. Coming out of the dark, coming into the light. Oh, what do you have to do with me, Tyree? That's beneath me. Tyree energy is beneath me. So what do you, it's basically the Empress saying, why are you coming all the way up here, all the way over here trying to mess around with me? You know, it's giving me Gulliver's Travels again. The giant that was getting picked on by all those little tiny people or whatever. They was trying to tie this person down with something. It also made me think about like different Fiji mounds and stuff like this, of these people that's like well, I didn't say of these, I'm not saying of these people, but it seemed like some of these things like that I've discovered after doing my little aerial view, little satellite views. Sometimes you could see figures of things in the ground that look familiar or look weird, or like a big giant person or something like this. And it's almost like people just build an empire right on top of you. They just treat you like the ground. They keep calling you Gaia. Oh, you a earth angel, you are this, like you don't belong in heaven. It's like heaven is my abode and earth my footstool. What do you mean? Also, earthlings want to walk all over God child or me or whatever this is. I don't think so. It's something weird like this. It don't even function right. Like with the chain of reaction, it's not, or if we're conduits of whatever like this, of these planetary systems and these things like this, who the fuck are you? You're throwing everything off. You don't care about anybody or what the consequences are, whoever somebody is doing something. But this could mean that an older woman around you got messing around with a boy that was younger than them. And instead of taking a rap, this could be somebody that is like, this is a very, somebody could be a model or something. I don't know, somebody's very pretty. This could have got you kicked off some kind of crucial flight crew or something, or some kind of secret agency, some kind of like galactic federacy. This could have got your ass kicked off. And now everything for the past 30 years they've been dealing with this person that is started it in a rooted it in a lie or something like this. See, these are these people that say that they're your friends, but then into the end, hidey ho. And then, when we find out that people be glad you telling the truth because they don't want to see you going through no more harm, but they forgot about the one truth that they did to you back in the day that's going to make them look some kind of way. So I don't know. This could be an older woman or an elder or somebody that shouldn't have been doing this. They could have ended up getting pregnant or something like this by a younger man. And they would have been just embarrassed. Maybe it wasn't pedophile age, but maybe it was too young. All right. I don't know. Okay. And something is hidden here. All right. And now some kid is trying to do this to you while you stuck in some type of ritual time trap or something. Somebody's trying to do this to you. Okay. Maybe somebody's also trying to rise up here. They're in this Page of Cups energy denying something. Okay. Somebody's like, is this your baby, nigga? Was you messing around over there by that cup? And he like, nah, man. Somebody wanted, but the mention was for this person to do this to make you be beneath them, because I feel like this person wants to take over this head box, this sky box, which is where maybe you or I supposed to been all this time. Okay, 20 years or something. And this family just been sharing this sky box, which is my crown or something like this. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like neither the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Cups have the right to place this in someone. Like it's like, okay, y'all did this ritual for centuries. I'm the one the shit is stopping with. This is where the change comes. I'm not putting that. Don't put that shit in me. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay. See, I told myself I was gonna come on here with my proper voice today because I'm feeling real good. The little storm and everything got me feeling settled. I got my TV off. Been a long time since I just was like, oh, I can keep my TV off. I've been chilling. Okay. And we still coming out in this energy here. So we could be talking to some people that raised themselves up, but they know where they came from, the hood. But they saying, oh, you talking slang on your YouTube channel, which I'm not even taking professionally, y'all. I'm just coming on here giving a little message each day and moving the hell on. I'm not about to spiff this up for you. I'm not putting no hashtags on there. I don't give a fuck if somebody watched the videos or not. It's something that Source has me doing. I'm just doing it. And that's just it. So, I don't want to be no fucking YouTube star. I want people to make the shit right. I want justice, and I want whatever my seal of protection for these people can stop fucking messing with me, so I can learn myself and learn my ways or the ways I need or something like this. I want my fucking money. I want to change. I don't want to sit here in the same place. I don't want to be here. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want this shit. I don't want a man back that you snuck into a secret society and let him slide through some whole bunch of holes and he thought that that was cute and want to come back here and then sit next to me. I don't want that man. I don't want that person. I told God if it's another one, I told him how you got to send him here naked, bare, no kid. I don't want none of that shit. I'm getting my new start. And it ain't even about me having a man or a mate. You're mating up these other people. You see what I'm saying? Maybe this was the problem. Adam was like, oh, I don't have him find somebody like me. And then, there he go, Eve. This bitch then told him to do this, do that, go in this person Akashic records and stuff like this. And now look at you. So I don't know. Maybe this time an Adam person or somebody is coming here and saying, hey, yeah, I ain't found nobody like me, but that's all right. What else can we do? Can we get to business? Can we get to basics? Can we get to the real stuff that we could be doing here? Then I will come back and find me something like me. Do you understand what I'm saying? God could have did something different because every time a boy gets misled. So again, God could have chose somebody different here. In order for this, because these men get lost in the sauce with these little wands and the whole kingdom down the drain because of some cat. This probably ain't even that good. It could be whack. But because if it was good cat, or if it was a good box, or it was a good energy that bring good, it would bring good, and good would still be happening. We wouldn't be looking at the whole world like what is going on, even if it's just a perception, or if these people are just trying to scare us, or they're lying to us about how things are going on the news and all this stuff, whatever this is, which wouldn't make no sense either, whatever this is. It just don't seem like nobody in the world is doing that well right now. So, that comes with being multifaceted. The way I speak could change several times throughout this reading. I'm just a very lively person, really, if you don't have to believe it or not. I just don't hang around with people no much, so y'all don't really get to see me interact with other people, the spies that's watching and the stalkers that's watching. You would have had to go back in my Akashic records to see how I actually really am around groups of people. Because for the past 7 years, I've been sitting in the house, not really being disassociated and really just focusing on centering myself and keeping myself balanced. Because I don't know what this was that y'all did here. I don't know if I was warranted for me. I don't know if it was right. I don't know, whatever. All I know is that's what I was worried about doing. I wasn't worried about how my hair looked or a morning routine. Okay. So, I like to hold things off to the end. My person, he always be getting all these pants and these clothes, and he'd be like, oh, wait until when I get a whole bunch, then I'm gonna start wearing them. And then I look in that closet and them pants still be hanging up in there, never even used. And I'm like, you said once you get some more, a whole bunch, okay, you got all these. Are you gonna start, using all these pants or whatever? And the still don't do it. That's kind of how I am. I know that something is off and it's not me, it's somebody else doing it. So when I figure out how to pop this off of me, that's when I will start doing what I like to do and everything again. Right now, I don't, it's weird. It's weird to be watched. Okay. And you didn't do nothing wrong. And you wonder, what the fuck do you want here? Why are you doing, because some of us, the beings that we are, we are sensitive to that eyes being on us. It's not that you're afraid. It's not that you're a recluse. It's just, it's a sensitive matter. It's a sensitive matter. Especially if these people aren't doing anything for you. They're just taunting and bullying and all this stuff. It doesn't make any sense if we really talking about energy. But see, a lot of these people be talking about energy. They don't have no energy. They don't feel energy. They be trying to make it like, these people that they bullying don't have energy by turning you into a couch potato or a lump on a log. But it just makes it easier them to siphon from you. And you're not wiggling around that much. So we had to be careful. Some of these people that's saying, "Oh, God got me sitting," they not. God told the son to go sit down right there, and then he didn't tell everybody that. So I just be looking at situations here. But I tell you, these people really thought of something here. But like I said, it's not miraculous. They just thought to, like I said, if these are brown people, they just learn how to break into another brown person and break them down or something and steal from their own kind and then wonder why. It almost feels like being an adult Ruby Bridges fighting for justice, or I'm supposed to be a part of a sector of group of people. It may not even be about my skin color right now. It could be about anything else these people could have found. That they're trying to segregate someone to have to fight. Everybody else was running, and whoever ran to that finish line, they just got I think in one of these states, if the child, I think around COVID, if the child already did the driver's permit test or whatever, they got the permit, and they were driving for a certain, they was just they was like, "Oh, you don't even have to do the driver's test, just come get your driver's license." They let people bypass getting the driver's test and just to go get the license. I think it was around COVID, maybe because of something with COVID, but through the test of time, everybody else, it's like, what was different about these children right there? Because everybody else everybody else we know for the last at least 75 years or more, or 50 years or more, or something like this, they had to do it that way. So that was just like a little break. It was something very strange, It's just like a little break, but like that's what happened. Because I'm saying that this is something that's we all know, that you get your permit, you be happy, you be driving around with your mom and them. You might try to drive by yourself, get in trouble for it or something like this. And then everybody's going for the big day when you got to go riding around parallel park. You got to go to the DMV. You got to bring that paperwork. You be so excited. And then you got to get in the car with that older person probably and drive around for a little bit and then come back and get your 95% of Americans got their driver's license like that. That's what it's something about order here. Okay. That's how 99% of people, but just, you see what I'm saying? Just because that little COVID thing, there's a sector of children that they said, don't even worry about doing that part. Just come up here and get your driver's license. Now, is the test that important? Then people got to start asking, well, damn, is that test that we go to right there, was it really that important? Because, I mean, some people just got theirs. They driving just fine. They got the license. Everything is okie dokie and fanoki, and we're going on. These kids will always be able to say, we were the kids that just got our driver's license out of nowhere because COVID happened. We didn't have to take a driver's test down there and do that. But then some people be like, well, I'll always remember that memory. So I'm glad I did get the opportunity to do that. You see, it's something about order or structure or something, like some structure being broken or something like this. Okay. None of these things may not have nothing to do with, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's something about order here. Okay. That's very important today. So why should we, or why should we care, or your ancestors did? Again, we're going back, right back there. All right. because I feel like somebody's light bulb is not on. Maybe this is even this person here. Okay, this emperor that chose wrong or something, and they just want to get the chance over, and they want, if this person annoys you, or this person may not be the person you want to deal with or something like this, but I feel like at first somebody was like, if you don't pick me, they ain't gonna let you in. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe this person is used to getting what they want, but even a little bit of compromise, like, okay, say I'm a Christ, I realize I defeated all the other Christs. I get to sit on the throne. I didn't. They're not gonna be able to kill me or Jesus or whatever. I'm gonna be here or whatever. What do I do next? Nobody knows because they always kill the person. You know what I'm saying? And then this person that was unsure of you or put you in harm's way or something, even if they say, I don't care, I'm about to knock. This person could be a narc already. I'm gonna leave. It wasn't nothing for you to leave all your whole family behind to go attached to the person that got the light when you found out your light went out. You just used to get in your way or something like this or whatever like this, you know? And again, here you go again with all this experience and all this something, okay? That could be pedo energy too. Trying to make me feel bad or trying to make me force me or close doors and close out gates and shit like this so that you can trap me. Oh, I'll be good to you. I don't want whatever this is. I get to love you. Who is sending this messages? I don't want that shit right there. Okay? You see what I'm saying? It's taking me back to when I was 19, and I'm telling you because something is telling me something weird happened back then when we was moving from Zion and we was moving back down to the southern part, okay, of the town or whatever. And that somebody's telling me that something was defining right there. Cause I was like, okay, I'm going to, yeah, okay. So we tried the apartment, everything didn't work out or whatever like this. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go back down to the little room, to my dad's little room with the baby, and I'm just gonna live down there, and I'm gonna just try to start my life or whatever. I don't know what to do, cause I thought I was gonna be with this boy forever or something like this, and I was like, I'm just gonna go do it like that or whatever. Hindsight, I know these people set me up to be pregnant with an older male. Hindsight. And this was even before the marriage, which solidified something for somebody to be able to attach onto that person to take this. See, that's what I'm saying. My eyes was not seeing the world like that. Okay. I was not seeing it like, oh, this person could have been trying to trick me or something. It's not until, and I feel like a lot of girls go through this after 40. That's why they try to dissect or cut women off at 40 years old in these tribes or in these groups. All right. Because there's a second part where you go in there and you get in contact with God. And they'll say, well, you ate the apple. That's how you knew you was naked. That's how you knew. No, I was getting prepared. I was watching you motherfuckers the whole time. So when God do show me the stuff, I don't have to sit there and second guess. That's what it is that y'all did. I don't have to go through. I don't have to go through all that. So again, just give me the light. Somebody wants your light or some more light or whatever this is. Okay, but let's listen. And then he was like, "No, I want to go with you or whatever. I just want to go with you. I don't want you to something like this." But I just feel like I'm like, well, okay. I guess for a little bit we could see how it's gonna be. Maybe you can't stay there, but you could be like coming around or something, and somebody is trying to make it seem like you didn't learn your lesson or you don't follow your intuition or something like this by guarding through. It's like when the police come to your house and they get a call that somebody is harmed or screaming or something, and then somebody is like, oh no, it's okay, that's my daughter, or oh no, this okay, this my sister or my mom or something. She just said, and then you're not supposed to, that's not a health chair, that's not a health check. That person gotta get out the way. You need to see the person that somebody is if a woman was yelling, I need to see a woman at this door. I don't want to see a man, with his wife beater on standing here all in the crack of the door, like, what you want? In a woman, it was called because a woman was screaming. I need to see what woman in this house that could be screaming, that could be getting hurt or something. We got these calls about. I don't want to stop here at you. You looked at the number one suspect if a woman was in the fucking house screaming. Like, I need to talk to anybody else here with you? Your dog? Okay, I need to talk. Can she just come to the door and I just talk to her through the door? it's something like this, right? So somebody trying to shut something down, like, no, oh, she sleep, or yeah, my wife can't hear, or she's she kind of crazy, or something like this. So people don't come and say, hey, ma'am, are you okay? Or it's something like this. I promise you, this is what somebody's doing here. They know that somebody flies high and this person lost their light. And I just feel like they're trying to put this cement covering over you or some kind of frequency over you where people can't find you. So you could think nobody wants to come save you, or there's nobody save yourself. But who says that to somebody who has been victimized on another level, especially when we trust our government and these people to protect us from things that we can't, you know, protect ourselves from, like warfare. Mm, okay. Who goes from, like, baking pot roast and baking cakes and pot roast and cooking up, you know, this stuff like this, and just only worry about home and makeup and children, to I now I have to be, wait, I'm in a war? Like, what the hell is going on? Okay. And this ain't even with the kind that been televised. This ain't even sound like no war I saw up in no books that I read about. This don't look like, what is this? So, it's not my position to protect me from these type of entities. And I thought this is what people pay taxes for, and I thought this is what our military was for. I thought this is what our Air Force was for. I thought that this was what the galactic energy was for. I thought this is what they do. Okay, so I don't know what somebody want somebody to say. Okay. And I do feel like some of these children that we went to school with, they got some kind of training in the military to put on to that. They got some kind of training or something. Even these people in the family, they selectively got these people into training. So what? They can war against, even if God was a woman that was an at-home mom on earth, or the Christ was, that's who you warring against? Like, oh, and all y'all was in you had information you extracted from my brain before I could even process it? Like, I don't know what that is, but but everybody was okay because you thought it was only going to bother me, right? So everybody was okay when they thought that black people, when Biden said black people going to answer to Mexico, that it's okay because it's only considering black people. You didn't think about, see, but in just for one person, in just for all. So now everybody's shit crumbling, and then everybody wondering. And actually, these ain't even your black people that's in this land that's about to rise above you. This is a whole different breed from another that's gonna bring you into slavery some way. Oh, yidey. I don't know. This is like what that is. It's like, really? Okay. Because us just talking about this stuff, it makes it like somebody wants you to beg for something, or like you explaining yourself because you're hoping that I don't feel no kind of ways. I'm just getting the message out. Okay. I don't. So if you trying to make me stress out something like that, I don't feel no kind of ways. So, I mean, I don't know what this is. And did I think that boys was going to grow up and get some kind of accolades or some kind of slip into a gate where they would be able to cyber stalk women, okay? And then try to turn them into pieces of shit or degrade them so much that even other nations' men can start degrading them? Okay, because I don't know if this secret camera shit on people is being done in Russia and then all these other Saudi Arabia and stuff like this. It may just be that American boys let the rest of their friends and whatever they was doing, in other places or something like this, manipulate them to want to do this to their women, and they fail for it. I don't know. But I know that there's a group of special forces people or men, maybe even in women. Mostly I get stud women that have some type of positioning, and there's something that they have created here on this planet where they're taking advantage of women, and women can't say no. And then they're using this to slander women when they couldn't say no. Now you could just put to your imagination what that's about. To your hand in marriage, it's almost sounding color purplish to me. And she was like, I didn't even ask for your sorry hand in marriage. It's like you've been married and then a secret society decide when your husband died, they just gonna give you a clone, but they gonna since dead people can't operate these vehicles no more, you just gonna go ahead and move in some person from the neighborhood that I used to go to school in 5th grade with that I would never fucking date in my life. and let that nigga sit in my mask in my husband's skin just to keep the relationship going. No, there's corruption or something like this. And we don't know what side of the field that motherfucker worked for. Or somebody trying to make it seem like you did a sin and say, oh, let's put this person with the lowest of the low so we can still have control over this person. But that's wrong. It's wrong. That's your mama now. For real. For some of these boys, it's your first wife. Your mama is your first wife. Some of these people found out that shit got done to them, and then they found you as a victim, and then they did it to you. And some of these people don't even know that that's what their parents into. They thought that they was just getting you, or they could have seen your aura and knew that all the other people wanted you and they wanted to get you, but they wasn't going to give you the best. They was going to give you the bare minimum. And yeah, somebody can't, I don't know, they're not going to be able to get something anymore or something like this here for this mother, this bad mother, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could have been like giving your benefits or something. This could also be, I'm hearing like somebody could be dark skinned, but this person was like having somebody saying that it's their mother. Like they took a position from you. They could have made you their mother, right? Or the head of their company as their mother or something like this. They knew they took from you so that you could still be getting paid or on a payroll, but they would just be running things, right? But no, somebody got a perfect stranger to do that, because the point is they said they didn't want you to have anything in the future or to be able to stand or something like this. So somebody had messed up intentions about whatever this is from the beginning. It was not to protect you, because in the end, they just left you. They left you feeling more vulnerable than you ever did, or more unsafe or open to something and susceptible than anything. So this could be a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that is getting some kind of flack, what'd you call it? Okay. Or there's something backfiring on this person here. This was like torture. All right. It's like you a dragon and it's the medieval times or something like this, and people don't have heaters. They use your fire to light they but they don't want to take care of you. You know, the dragon all sick and tired and coughing, the smoke, you know, the fire. I'm just using like fantasy world right now to say it, so it's not so serious. But do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm hurt. Yeah, I loved and I lost. So you know. Oh yeah, and I feel like whatever this is, this competition, this person with nobody was pulling on these people's energy like they was pulling on yours, so they can't even compete with you. There's no comparison, right? How you competing? You just making yourself look foolish. But people were still giving them these positions they were not supposed to have. Okay. Yeah, this person may end up having to experience something here because so these could be the dark skies going against someone as well. But the backfire is coming from the light. So people might think that you have stepping because you like, oh, would I want to be a bird? Like I told you about the American eagle. It was one with white feathers and one with dark. You think just because of purity, you think like that's some punk stuff or something like this, but this is warranted here. Okay, this person wanted to use this dark energy here, dark chariot energy to come at somebody, and the white light is going to bring it to you. And the good thing about when you're dealing with the white light is, they don't mess with people unless the people is messing with them. And you won't stop. Could be the difference between a siren and a mermaid, or it could be a difference between a like a fire sign and a banshee. A banshee just be you be like, with this bitch, shut up. A fire sign, they when their fire get lit, no matter what this is they dealing with or something like this, they might go snap out, but it's like, later on they chill again. They let it go. You gotta go there, So this could be something like that. Yeah, these people, I feel like whoever these people is, that actually was using this to harm someone or drink all your stuff out of the Ace of Cups or something like this, if they were seeking somebody's face or seeking somebody's studying your mind or something like this. All right. Somebody could have even been a dick. This could be like a mad scientist, the way this shocking thing is shocking her in the back of her head. These people could have made millions off of your brain cells or some shit like this and didn't give you nothing. Or when it's time to collect, there's a whole bunch of people that seen that you're going to get this in the future in your head. And they know how, just because they can get it first, they try to go get it, but it's not yours, it's mine. Nah. That means that's a motherfucking crime. It shouldn't be that hard to find who had this on their minds. Every single time. And still I rhyme. No, I'm just let me stop. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. All right. So whatever this is, somebody can't bring you the tower after they went and broke in here. You didn't even know what a Akashic record was. And they broke in and took this out or something like this. How they gonna try to give you a tower? I don't know. There's a sun, the sundown energy here with the Hierophant. But see, this could be somebody that's well loved by people, world renowned. A sun, that's what a sun is. But again, this could be a king of rock, king of whatever, okay? King of the streets, I don't know. But this is not the king of kings. If somebody, we've been dealing with just a king, or this could be Martin Luther King, shit. It's a king. We've been dealing with a king only for a long time. The world needs something else now, okay? It's just like that. Two left feet, two left shoes. Yeah, somebody even could be trying to say, oh yeah, they gave you your wings or something, but they gave you two left wings. What the hell you gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? Something about to topple over here. You might have needed people from both sides, or you might be a red and a blue wing person here to balance this out. And somebody's leaving you with a certain sector, but this sector is not gonna get you through whatever this is. No, it's not. That's the message. Somebody could even be losing access, so they're trying to pay on the low to get access to your Ace of Cups in the reverse. Like they won't even let, the cup is dead for now. These cups never die. Ace of Cup ain't never dying. It just got to get somebody is still trying to scrape up the last little lickings here out of this Ace of Cups. Like these people had a good run. This is like realizing that somebody was hostage. Like the real king is hostage and the fake king is doing this. You know, it's something like this, man. And now this Seven of Wands person, I don't know, y'all, because somebody, look how that bulls is behind this man. This is a very striking masculine. Here he go again. But I feel like, why this person feel like they need protection? Or maybe this person is protecting those pentacles over here, because it seared in my brain last night. We had the Seven of Pentacles right next to him. And I was wondering why his microphone thing, what they got to do with those Seven of Pentacles in that burning bush. Now, I know didn't nobody say that they got burnt or a disease from you. Okay? Because if Jesus is an anointing energy, whether God helped Jesus or something like that, like I told y'all before, I've been plenty active and I never had no fucking disease between my legs. And so, you know, listen, I'm just we're not bragging. That should say something right there alone. Do you understand? Even if you say, well, that's impossible, or you know, how something. I'm wondering if somebody said that you gave them something a long time ago to separate you from this flock of women. Or somebody was using you as a cleansing station. They want you to sit on their lap whenever they get something from this bush, and this person be listening to these bitches in this bush, just like the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles do. Or maybe the Seven of Pentacles be listening to what these girls, because he's always looking at the Seven of Pentacles. He's never looking at the pentacle that's stuck in the mud. All right. He's never looking at the pentacle that's stuck in the mud. He's always looking, in most cards, he's looking at the ones in the burning bush. It's like they command his energy. But this King of Pentacles were about his money or something, and he got all these grapes over here, but he not really looking straight ahead. Okay? This might be somebody like, I need one of them, or this is the one that was with you the whole time. They just had you close to them because they always deal with these other women, and you was cleansing this person. This is somebody that like bad girls or something like this. But even the Seven of Wands is protecting this man, because the wand, all right? This could be somebody fighting because this wand. This could be a male lover. I'm not sure. Okay? I don't know. That's weird. Or maybe this person is protecting this bush from what somebody is saying on this microphone. You saying the divine this, and they like, this is somebody coming out the woodworks or out the bushes like, they're not do. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's okay when you know that you got 1,000 readers on speed dial and you got them all raging in one motion against the Holy Spirit or the Empress. And you know she in that community too, getting her word out. This is what this is. It's bullying. It's like enough is enough. Enough is enough. And maybe people think because you're not crying like other women or something like this, or all on the knees or so emotional about something, that it's not hurting someone. But that's the difference between, I told you, these gods, rulers, commanders, and people that's built and bred for what we talking about. And then people that belong where they at. But somebody trying to keep you belong where they at, and you don't belong where they at. Your mindset is totally different than these people. That's only worried about these couple things. Oh, they're nice. When you doing right, feeling right, you helping other people, and you getting these things, it's so right. If they need to start looking at it that way or something like this, because yeah, this shit might be fun, but it get old fast. It's happened like it just get old fast. And then what's left? And everybody have to learn these lessons. You could have learned this lesson when you was young. Somebody maybe judging you. They don't even know what you've been through, whatever. They trying to think. That's why I said the first thing come out is like, oh, this bitch be on here acting like she like Mother Teresa. Let's find something on this person. Did you even have to do that? Because this person could have been a terror when they was young. And for the past 10 years, they redirected their life, and they really what the fuck they said they is. You could have just really left it at what the fuck they said it is now. You know what I'm saying? You don't... To do what? And it's still love. It just ain't the kind that you getting with these bitches on the street, because that ain't love. That's because you giving them money, or you giving them opportunity, or you giving them something. You see what I'm saying? And you started doing that because you thought that you didn't have enough that it takes on the inside or something like this in order to, you see, nurture something else in yourself or that person. I'm searching for a real love. Yeah, somebody's not concerned here. Because again, you could have been with a bitch and she be up on your side for 13 years in the streets. And as soon as you say no, or as soon as something, or some other dude come around and got more money, you're going to see real quick. But you don't do a girl like that, like me, or like this, whoever this is, like that, and get that bitch back, not for a second. So this is why I feel like these men are taking away our free rights to see what's going on, so we can so they could go run back in their friend. See, yeah, that bitch still there. She don't, and they think you done seen all this stuff because you a reader or something like this. They think that you seen this, that you know that this your man that you talking about. You don't. So they can come back and say, yeah, you know, I got her like this or whatever, like this. And you don't know. You're not, you, I don't like to just be quick to, I got to actually see some shit, you know? So, you know, because just because somebody acting distant from you don't mean that the person is doing something. They could be doing something behind your back, but it might be something your ass don't want to know about anyway. It don't mean that they doing something with somebody else, or it doesn't mean that they trying to kill you or something like this. In some cases, a motherfucker is, or they already did. You might not know what's going on because somebody already did kill you by pulling your plug. All right? This could be something where this group might think this shit is disgusting. Like, nigga, you did that? Yeah, they might. Yeah, the message is somebody is karmic and they better be worried for some legal something here. Okay? Whoever this is, somebody, one of these masculine already got a family here. LGBTQ and them could be a situation here. Somebody could be that. But I feel like somebody already got a little family here. Like this is your karmic masculine, or that person was a karmic masculine, but now they over here with this person, or they want to be with you like this, or like I told you, I felt like one of my cousins, if they had a more galactic background, they took a masculine of mine, and this person made it into a family. Okay, it's weird like this. Yeah, rich guy in reverse. Somebody could be losing some type of finances though. I don't know. Maybe this person is waking up. Yeah, that's why I said, look, there go the real love right there. So like I said, when we was 14 or 15, somebody could have seen this boy coming on the scene with me. They kept the identity running alongside with me all this time. But in the background, this bitch had this person. It was training him. It's like they cut this person in two. All right. And I'm hearing that somebody was 15 when they met this person, or 2015, and then somebody was 21 or 20 21 or 2021. I'm wondering if somebody did that. If somebody took this dude's semen and put it in this girl before they even start. Because right here, I told you it was after 15 for me. I ain't gonna tell you exactly when, but when I started having sex, I was not having sex at 14 years old. So I don't know why somebody keeps saying 1994. So maybe this person was a witch, a demon bitch or something. Or maybe there was okay, I'm about to say a panic. Maybe there was this man here behind this relationship here. Because I was hearing in the car earlier, don't you see? My dad is about to try to get married for himself. When Francis was saying that. The veil. Somebody being sneaky here. It's like this was a setup here for by all these people here. And it was this three parts to this nigga. You got whoever this is, the karmic that was watching over these two, might be somebody karmic daddy or something. The two people that was actually in a relationship stuck at the hip. And then it's like this cousin or whoever this is spliced this. Yeah, this person was jealous. Okay, so this person was jealous about something. This person was passionate, or the son, or enlightened about something. And then this person was just seeing things like the earth, an earthly person, right? These children, the same thing, or this little girl is the same thing. She's seeing things on an earthly level here. And then this boy is a little jealous like his dad or whatever, and she extra jealous. Okay, whatever this is. Okay, a little bit of sun is in here. But this person could have been jealous of what these people had, and she asked her alien people to splice this man, to make her one. Okay, so there was many people. What do you need? Somebody trying to get me stuck here or something. I don't like the feeling. I don't like it. Poverty, please help. Somebody is not doing well here. But you going through awakening. Your ass about, girl, I'm trying to tell you what I feel the feeling is. I ain't willing to, not one little thing. I ain't willing to compromise whatever. I want to know if I'm about to go, because I'm hearing somebody say it's the best. Hold on, I might have to, somebody about to shoot through the roof, okay? All right? Because I feel like, again, if you getting renewed, your chakras being balanced out, you going through awakening, because these people, look how the first one that I'm looking at is the girl in the middle. She looked mad. She looked angry. I about to say mangry. She looked angry. This community right back on that ass. I don't like it. Somebody trying to like, I don't like it. Father. All right, rich girl. So again, the boy that she got was not the rich person here. The brown-eyed girl. Also, there, I'm telling you, like somebody could have loved you and they kept you stuck here back then. And they just made a light-skinned version of you and sent it into some place and gave it this money instead of you having it or me having it. Also, them damn pictures that I seen, I took a picture of a little light-skinned girl with long, like really kinky, matty hair and that Kanika thing. And she looked mixed. But her face looked a little bit greener than her body in that picture. I'm telling you, these groups, I'm gonna just keep, yeah, so somebody can abuse this person, the royal, which was supposed to be the rising star here. And that's why they haunted somebody's house or turn your house upside down. And this person that's singing that song, or whoever is the writer for that song, Hello from the Other Side, because these people don't want this change. They don't. That's why they doing voodoo. Intuitive Kev in the reverse. This could be, like I said, a tarot reader could be upset because I said that that's not my cup of tea. Okay, because after I'm done with this shit here, getting my justice, the cards is gonna go away. I'm gonna pack them up. I'm gonna put them somewhere. And in the future, if this happened again, I'll be like, hey, oh, the tarot community, what, bitch? Go downstairs up in that closet, girl. Pull out them motherfucking boxes. Huh? Go down there and pull out them boxes in the basement. And they gonna open up them damn box and be like, oh my goodness, look at all these tarot cards, mom. So, you know what I'm saying? This might be my first thing. You know what I'm saying? That I might be able to pass down. I don't know. We got a child in reverse and a male in bondage. I don't know why I'm thinking about, I keep on seeing those people sliding down out the window at the Royal Palace, so-called, they said. Okay? Somebody's not a nice guy, and now you a sweetheart. So you could have been a sweetheart in the past, sweetheart now, but now this guy is not a nice guy. But maybe this guy is not a nice guy about this girl. Okay? He don't want this girl to leave. So maybe this person was like, oh, it's okay. You know, they talking about my girl again or whatever, and probably join in on it. And now the person don't want to join in on it, but it's too, because they don't want you to leave, but it's too late. Yeah, we got ET and ear T, ERT. Okay, ear T, ear T. So ET and ear T. So somebody named T is giving an ear or listening, or somebody got to put a stent in your ear. They've been listening to what you say. All right. They don't have to watch you. Somebody could have some kind of live wire thing. They have something here in their ear or in your ear that allows them to hear. So yeah, we got thief in reverse. So, you know, somebody found out you didn't steal something from them. Somebody could have said something about your account. I don't know what this is, okay? Or again, this man that's not being nice, he didn't take from you, or I don't know, somebody could have put it back. They stopped talking to this Jezebel, or they wasn't stealing. They wasn't with this Jezebel. They wasn't in prison. I don't know what this person, but they could have been under control by a karmic female, or somebody could be coming back in your life as a karmic female. Somebody could have went through a change. I don't know why they, if you was this close to this person, I don't know why you would be the last person to know about it. We have Art. Somebody named Art that don't got the gift. So this could be this arty smarty person. Okay. Arty smarty person that thought that they were so smarty. Okay. And then we got poverty, this unbothered energy. Okay, so this unbothered energy could have somebody in poverty. Okay. All right. This is going to get somebody into a dark space. Because somebody wants this conflict. Yeah, because they know who did this, wiped out their accounts or something like this. So this unbothered is like, get out, peace, get the fuck out. But this is what the pit that they dug is where you going. Okay. Shay, whatever the name is. Okay. Unbothered tarot or whatever this is. Okay. There could be a masculine going into some type of protection here or rebirth. All right. Because again, a lot of people could be lusting, or a female, whoever this is, a lot of people could be lusting after a person. All right. And somebody doesn't want some kind of manipulation here. All right. Somebody could be trying to preserve you or purchase you. It's like a piece of fruit or something. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay. It's ritual here. But something is being blocked here. Something is being blocked. For sure. Our Ice King is in reverse. Something is being blocked. And a courthouse is in reverse. Ice King courthouse. Right now, I'm hearing that there's a group of people watching someone or watching you or me. And they want you to perform. They want you to go right upstairs at 3 o'clock in the morning. Even though I'm uncomfortable with you looking at me in my home. You don't pay no fucking bills here. And if somebody else is a part of your organization and they pay bills here, you did something behind my back and I don't want to be connected to you. So what we talking about, this is the ultralight beam, motherfucker, that I'm on. This don't got nothing to do with your little LA shit or whatever you got going on. Unless it's like LA Reid or something. Somebody about to lose their motherfucking life. Now, or somebody with that last name Reid. Now, I'm about to say something. See how I just jumped off like that real quick? I say, That's why I said it's a difference between motherfuckers that spent their whole life in some kind of compromising situation and then somebody that have been compromised. Well, we'll say this, because compromise, those two things could be two different things. Like you used to people having some kind of control over you. They could put something in front of your face and say, hey, look, remember I got this shit on you. You know, and some of us don't have that. And if somebody did try that, then nigga just do it or something, because you're not about to get me to bow down to you. You're not about to get me to bow down to you. I'm not no fucking divine feminine, okay? You know what I'm saying? So some people could be watching me right now in my house illegally. I don't want you doing that. I don't think my spouse would. And if he did, he definitely, I'm telling you, that's the only other person that's supposed to be in here. So if the real one dead, I'm telling you, the dead one can't tell you to record. I'm the real one. I could make the decision. So I would be the living person in this house, or the head. You get what I'm saying? So it's not on the nightly news. Like, we found out that thousands of people are really dead on this earth and they're not dangerous. We just have to train them to know how to live in this world, or people are going to take advantage of you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they got to want you to have to figure that shit out the hard way here. Yeah, somebody don't want somebody to be awake about the situation here. They was enjoying knowing about something that you didn't know. All right. And we have a mature man going on a pathway. And I told you, whoever this is that's in poverty, if you don't want to be with them, this could be a warlock or something like this. They are going to try to make your life hard. They're going to try to stop your awakening here. It's already happening. There is awakening happening here regardless. All right. Also, see how somebody got some scribbles in her chest or something, like Icebox where my heart used to be. This could be a spell work here. Where somebody try to like make somebody cold on the inside or something like this here. This could be a soulmate. But somebody can deny it. They don't have to be with a soulmate. Yeah, your ancestors are in reverse because I feel like they gave you the wrong soulmate. And this Fitzgerald person cannot be trusted. All right, there's endings for these people, these ancestors and these Fitzgerald that have been trying to cleave onto this family and manipulate it some kind of way all this time. Or these greens and greennesses and greensleys and all this shit. Yeah, with this third party situation, this is done. Okay, it's done for somebody. All right, hold on one second, guys.